What's up, guys? Bailey here. Today in this video, man, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be giving my commentary on Raja Jackson, who is Rampage Jackson's son, and he just assaulted a wrestler in what I believe is attempted murder. So we are going to watch this clip first. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk about it, and then let's talk about the context leading up to this and why that this is not okay. So yeah, man. Let's just get right into it. So as you can see, oh man, and he's out right here. He's out. He's completely out. Wow, and see, and by then, man, it took 1, 2, 3. It took, oh, he hit him with the pillow. It took 5 guys to hold him down there in the corner, and he's out. He is out cold. Okay, so I'm gonna save you from the rest. That was the clip, man. And let's just go back and let's first of all let's break this down, right? Here, I'll just I'll mute the audio. So let's break this down here, right? So we got him getting for a double leg, right? Now he has him here, and I propose he was knocked out as he was slammed. He was knocked out right here. You can see the way his body reacts. Now listen, I'm a pro wrestling fan. Very many people don't know that. I am a massive pro wrestling fan. You could tell when someone is taking a bump and when someone is completely out cold. He was slammed, complete whiplash, no way of him preparing for this impact at all. And this is on a hard ring. Like, a ring is made out of wood, a couple like thin layers of matting, and it has maybe a little give. But this is damn near the equivalent of getting slammed on the wooden floor with like a blanket on top. So he's out. He is out cold. Now, let's just see how many hits he got on him that were unanswered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Some of them are missing. But around 15, 16 unanswered strikes to the face. And he is out cold right here. He is out. There's no way that this is, a fake or a sell I mean, this is completely out of line here. And this is attempted murder because he tries going back after him and then he goes after someone else. I mean, look at this. Raining down heavy blows on him. I mean, this is nothing. I mean, you are trying to kill this man. You are doing nothing else but trying to kill this man. But in order to understand what happened, man, we got to rewind. We got to go back. So this was the beginning of the stream. This was the wrestlers before the show. And I'm just going to play the clip here, and then I'm going to kind of jump in here after.
Yeah. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking
Bro.
worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on.
Okay, so I'm going to stop this right here. So to break a couple things down, right? Number one, hits him with the beer can, right? Now, obviously, he didn't hit him as hard as he could. This is a complete fake hit right here. So as you can see here, bam, right? It's a fake beer can. Minimized the impact completely. Didn't even hurt him. Now listen, still out of line. And you're going to hear this line. He says he's not a worker. You'll hear him,
He's not
right?
a fucking worker, bro.
Right, so what that means is that he's not a worker. He doesn't know it's a work. He doesn't know that this is fake, right? So he just came up to this wrestler. They had this little interaction, and he hits this beer can in his face out of nowhere. And, the other wrestlers, pro wrestlers are going, well, hey, man, listen, he's not a worker. He's not aware of what you're trying to do, right? Like, he thinks you just tried to hit him with a beer can. And I got to say, he showed some restraint here for not really hitting him here. He showed some restraint for not really doing anything here. I'm kind of surprised. You know what I mean? So it's kind of bizarre to me how he assaulted him in the ring way after this, but here he didn't. And it gets worse. It gets worse for Raj. It does. So, yeah, this is him apologizing. I'm going to just roll the clip here, man.
I apologize. I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were a worker.
I get it.
We're not working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your matches. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
So basically what that means there, for guys who just don't know, like I don't mean to sound like I know everything here, but basically he apologized. He said, listen, I saw the camera. I thought we were doing some kind of segment because they're actually planning for Raja to come in the middle of his match. So he saw the camera. He thought, okay, this is the angle we're going with. And yeah, so he apologized. He accepts it. And now everything seems to be diffused. Everything seems to be going good. All right, so I actually want to include this clip. This is from the full stream. I will link this in the description below. This is actually him kind of explaining the situation and then actually kind of telling him to give him a receipt. He explains what a receipt is, so I'm just going to play this clip because I do think it's really important.
He was a pro. Another thing is, even when we are working like that, you don't fucking, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
So he don't. He's a fucking idiot. Hey. So when you run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, bro. Tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit, bro.
So I'm going to just leave that here. I'm not saying that what he did is okay. What a receipt is in pro wrestling is when, so let's say you and a guy work in a match and a guy does something to you a little stiff, a little too hard, like he does a clothesline or he gives you a right hand and he hits you. A receipt is to hit him back real hard and let him know, hey, motherfucker, you need to pull back. You need to, you know what I mean? You got to remember what we're doing. And I think it's interesting how this clip is being left out. No one's really talking about.
Hey, as long as I get my lick back, I'm straight. I'm straight.
See, getting his lick back. So essentially, this guy kind of gave him the go to kind of tag him a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't think he intended for him to obviously do what he did and just full blown beat the fuck out of the dude. But I do find it very, very interesting how this clip is being like purposely left out, it seems. Like, I don't know. Which then it leads us back to this. Right? I'm not even going to play this video with sound. What the fuck makes you think that this is okay to do? After he apologized, after he owned up to what he did, after it was an honest mistake, he's a wrestler, right? This is what they do. This is the nature of the business. Other streamers, right? Like Aiden Ross, right? Fucking Speed or whoever else, right? They would have rolled with it, all right? Or they would have been like, hey, okay, like they would have been cool. You completely took advantage of someone who isn't able to defend themselves, right? You completely took advantage of the situation, Rajah Jackson. You should be ashamed of yourself, 1,000%. This is attempted murder. This could have ended this man's life at any given time, man. At any given moment, this could have ended his life. He thought it was completely okay. He thought this was completely fine to do. So this is what he had to say after the fight. I'm just going to let this speak for itself.
Motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Come on, man. We leaving, man. We're walking away, bro. Let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit.
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
you
Roger.
can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro.
Roger, let's go.
You can't fuck with me.
As you can see, he is completely out of control. He completely has no regard for the ones around him or himself. You know, he's completely making things up, saying he was called a bitch and people think he's a bitch. And I don't know about you guys, but in any of the video that I just saw, I don't see anyone calling him a bitch. And I think, if anything, he's probably a little insecure. That might be an insecurity that he has. And at the end of the day, he took it out on a guy who really did nothing wrong. You know what I mean? And this just shows, like I said, he's out of control. He really has no, control over his emotions. And he's a fighter. He trains. He is a dangerous dude, man. This is a dangerous man that is really capable of doing some damage. So obviously, Rampage actually sees this live. He saw this as it was going down. He was watching it with Sneeko, and he was saying that he hoped it was scripted. And then he found out that it wasn't. So this is his statement, his tweet. He says, "I want to clear up the misinformation about my son, Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler, Stuart Smith, a.k.a. Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his quote-unquote payback in the ring," which we saw that clip. "I thought it was a part of the show. It was bad judgment and work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and well-being of Mr. Smith. And that being said, I'm very upset how any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and a kick for the situation." All I gotta say is, bro, Raja is cooked. He's gonna get jail time. Because I know for a fact, if it was a UFC fighter or if it was really kind of anyone else, I know that you'd get jail time. I think that if he doesn't get jail time, I think it's just a blatant example of favoritism. I think it's an excuse when there really are no excuses, right? You're 25, you're the son of a former world champion, right? You should be more than well enough to be aware of the damage that you can be doing to other people with your techniques and your MMA and things that you've learned over time. The whole point is that when you do train, you have a sense of responsibility, right? You have a certain ability level, and a toughness and endurance, everything above the average person. Now, this wrestler, I don't mean to be disrespectful to Psycho Stu, but he doesn't really look like a real fit dude, right? He doesn't look like a real, Herculean, guy, right? He looks like just an average dude who just wants to wrestle. And he came in there and he completely took advantage of the situation like a coward. You know what I mean? He didn't say anything then and there. He didn't say anything to his face. He waited backstage and he took advantage of the moment and he did something when he could. And to me, he deserves jail time. I think that's attempted murder. You look at this photo and you tell me that this isn't attempted murder, that he didn't hit this guy with the intent of trying to take his life. And listen, dude, I don't care what anyone says, man. You know what you're doing. You know the power and the ability you have when you step into a cage or you learn how to fight. And this is not how you do it, guys. I'm pretty disgusted with this behavior, man. But that's it, man, for this video. This is my reaction. This is my commentary, I guess, on Rampage Jackson's son, Rajah Jackson. I think he deserves to go to jail for quite some time because I think he took some years off this man's life, with the beating he gave him. And with that, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. Whenever I make one, hope you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, man. What do you guys think about this? I think this is absolutely, once again, disgusting behavior. All right, man, so that's all I got for you guys. Peace.